Hello and welcome back to the Ebony Cherie Show. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know you're probably thinking, what the? Yeah, I did one eye. And I'm gonna do it back on this side. So, earlier today, long story, make it short into this little intro, I was talking to one of my best friends. Her name is Susie, and she was saying, oh my god, have you saw the post for RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star Season 4, blah blah blah. And I was like, no. She was like, oh my god, you should totally do like an icy, wintry, whimsical look. And I was like, okay, drag makeup is so beyond my skills for now. I was like, I don't know if I can do this. So I was looking on there and I was inspired by doing this look by Monique Hart. And I don't know if you guys can see, but that's what she looks like. If you want to see what her eye makeup looks like, you can find her on RuPaul Drag Race Instagram or her own official Instagram at Monique Hart. Or it says, I am Monique Hart. There we go. Well, anyways, she is from season 10, and she is back to reclaim her time on All Stars season 4. So, I'm excited for that. This is just going to be a little eyeshadow look tutorial. I have always been inspired by drag stars and just the whole scene in the community. You know, I'm from California. I am from the Bay Area. San Francisco is home, even though I was raised in Vallejo. Growing up, me and my friends would go into the city all the time and go to the Castro. And I have a lot of gay, lesbian, bisexual, non-binary, gender fluid friends. I mean, that's just my family. So I would say I grew up in the community, having friends who are gay. I'm bisexual myself, as you guys know, or if you didn't know, now you know. So yeah, we would go to like clubs and we would look at all like the drag stars and, whoever the local drag queen was performing. I've always been into the culture. Like, it's just, it's fascinating, and it takes a lot to do. And I admire it like so much. It's true artistry to me. I mean, they put all the work into like the wigs and the gowns and the padding and just even have the courage, to be a man and go out in full face, emulating a woman. Like, you would think in this day and age that, it's more accepting, but in a lot of places it still isn't, unfortunately. And I celebrate anybody who has the courage to like get up and do that, because it's freaking awesome. And I salute you. That's amazing. So, all right, I'm going to get into this eye look. And once again, I swear I have more makeup than Morphe. I can actually go into showing what palettes I have in another video, but like I said, I am on a Morphe kick right now. So, let's get into it. I am going to, there goes a little piece of tape from when I used on this eye. I'm going to go in with the original Jaclyn Hill palette. And I am just going to base my eyes, and I am going to be using my MAC 224 blending brush. And I'm going to take two neutral colors in the palette, and I'm going to base that all over my eye. I pretty much did my foundation, blush, and everything, and lips beforehand, because I really didn't want this video to go on forever. Even though, I mean, it could, but like I've explained before in other videos, my SD card and trying to upload on the laptop and not have long videos, blah, 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 is just, for now, this is just how I'm going to have to do things until I can figure out how to make longer videos be into one videos instead of two. So, I'm just going to put this all over the lids, and I'm just using a big old fluffy brush to kind of neutral tone color for my flush tone. It's my transition color, just laying down a base. Now the fun part, smearing eyeshadow all over my lid. I'm gonna take, here we go. I'm going to take my Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH32 brush and close that. I'm going to go into my Morphe Stunning 35V palette, and I'm going to be going into the shade Crush. Whoa. It was like dusty as hell for me, like shaking eyeshadow everywhere. So I'm just going to repeat the same steps that I did on this eye onto this one. So I'm going to take the purple here. Look at that pigment. Oh. And I'm going to start from the inner corner of my eye on my upper lid. And I'm just going to put that all over. I'm going to try my best not to really touch my bottom lid because we're going to cut that out later. But I'm just going to put this all up here. And I just go back and forth. Circular motions or left to right, right to left. God, there I go, mispronouncing things. Story of my life. If you know me personally, then you know I'm like all the time. So like this is nothing new. And I'm just gonna keep blending that. And I'm gonna drag it down some. A little on the bridge of my nose. Because you want it dramatic, honey. Dramatic. But we don't want it to go all over because we still want it snatch. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. For anyone who loves Drag Race, you know the tongue pop is like wig. Literally. Okay, so now that I have that all blended out, I'm going to go into the next shade, and that is still using the Morphe Stunning 35V. Oh, man. Oh, what shade is this? Room for Two. Now, I think I used Rendivious? It's in between Trice and Stud if you have that palette. It's spelled R-E-N-D-E-Z-V-O-U-S. Rendivious? What the? Really, Morphe? I don't understand why. Okay, anyways, so I'm gonna go into that palette. My boyfriend's probably thinking, what the hell is she talking about? And then I'm going to start midway from the middle of that purple that I blended on my upper eyelid. Oh my God. Why do I keep forgetting to go in with tape and everything else? You know what? I swear, like my first 50 videos, if I even make it that far, is going to be me constantly making mistakes and not being prepared. Literally. Oh my God. I forgot to put the setting powder under my eyes. I forgot to put the tape. Like, this is me, guys. Like, this is not for the camera. Like, literally, I'm just a mess. I'm just a girl who loves playing makeup, okay? Like, oh, Lord Jesus, I'm a psychopath. Okay. Forgot to put my, my crack all over my face. I forgot. I didn't even set this side of my face because I only did one eye. Okay. So we're not wasting a bunch more time. So now, what is that? Is that like lash on my blender? Okay. So now that I have my under eyes baking, Lord Jesus, I swear, seriously, do I need to start like rehearsing what I'm gonna say on camera beforehand? But then I wouldn't be real if I did. So, that's not gonna happen. Okay, so now I'm gonna tape this side of my lid. And for those who like really don't do all this stuff or are just starting to learn how to do makeup and really get into it, I know you're probably thinking like all this is like super dramatic and not necessary, but it is necessary. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in with that Rendivious shade. Oh my god, now this is not even sticking to the side of my face. And I'm going to continue to add that blue. I love how like 80s this is looking, like glam rock. Oh my god, I'm like obsessed. And I'm just going to lightly stroke. God, that's so pigmented. And I'm just going to blend. And the reason why I put the tape here, so it really cuts and defines my shadow. If I can actually get the tape to stay on my face. I'm like so tempted to grab another piece of tape and just like lay it right here. Okay, so now that I've put that there and slightly blended those two together, I'm going to go in with shade Room for Two. And I just realized I did not want to use this brush for that because it dyes it so fast. Even though when I clean it, it'll be back white, but that's not the point. I was going to go back in with this brush later, and now I kind of can't. Because blue, especially when it's a super pigmented blue like that, it's really hard to go in and mix with other shades. Like, it will take over, like black. Like, it will take over, so. Damn, that was my mistake. See, I'm just normal. This isn't rigged like all the other beauty gurus we watch and everything's all laid out and perfect and they're all ready to go. Like, no, I'm like, I'm gonna do my makeup and I'm gonna turn the camera on and then boom, like this is just me. So like I've stated before, love me or hate me, this is just Ebony Street. Okay, so got like stuff all over my black shirt. Now I am going to cut the crease. So I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in shade Creamy Beige. I should get a lighter one for when I want to add like white, so it really gives the color that I need. But this is just what I have. I usually use Creamy Beige and Almond for my face and then Creamy Beige for my lid. But it's not very often that I put like white in the corner of my eye like that, so. But I do need to get a lighter concealer. I need to put that on the list of things. And I'm going to cut it out with this angle brush that I have here. I don't know if you guys can really see that. And I am just going to lightly, whew, okay. I'm just going to lightly drag across the natural shape of my lower lid. I don't know why, but I feel like I know my boyfriend's awake, and when he's this quiet, it makes me nervous. Babe, are you awake? Babe? Hello? He can't be trusted. Okay. And I bet you guys are probably like, for those who actually know how to do a cut crease, are probably like gonna watch this video, if you even watch it, and just be cringing. But like, this is just how I do it. Oh. Sorry, my stomach, it's like, it always hurts. Okay. So once I have blended out my lid and cut and carved, whatever phrase you want to use, I guess cut my crease. That looks so choppy in the middle. Make sure this is the right brush, I need to like blend that a little bit more. Oh, I got black on this brush. It just looks like a straight line. Using your fingers is a really good tool as well. Okay, that's a little bit better. There we go. I mean, I already look like a clown, but I didn't need to look like a straight up clown. Okay, so now that that hard line is kind of faded, I am going to, you know what? I think it's just going to be safe. Oh, good. It still worked. Okay, cool. Okay, so now that I have that cut, I'm going to go in. I'm going to go in with Room for Two. And I'm going to kind of just like cut it here on the sides and go up towards where I have that defined line. I'm like breathing so hard. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, I go back and I watch these videos and I'm like, why did anyone ever tell me that I should be on camera? Because I'm a mess. But at least I'm real. I could be like using a fake voice and like we're gonna do this and then we're gonna slowly do that, and then like I'm gonna face tune the hell out of all my photos and not show you the realness of my makeup. Like, you know, but I'm not like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've definitely face tuned some pictures, but my makeup ones I try to really show what it really looks like. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with literally black in the same palette, and I am going to lightly stamp that onto my eye. Right to the edge of my lid. Like, I'm so excited for this season. So excited. I think the last All-Stars who won, was it Trixie? Oh my god, please drag me if I'm wrong in the comments below. Comments. In the comment section below. Lord Jesus. You are awake. I hear you over there snacking. Are you eating candy? Babe?
Yeah.
I'm watching you.
Yep.
Yep. So now I'm going to go into shade Knockout. And that's what I'm What did you say? You're going to knock what? Yeah, go ahead. Threaten me while the camera's rolling. Catch your ass slipping. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the latest shade in this palette. And like I said, it's called Knockout. And I'm just going to put that in the inner corner of my eye and cover the top of my lid. What? You know, one of these times, babe, we're going to have to do a video together. What will we even talk about? How we met?
How the Niners suck.
Hey, don't be talking crap about my home team. He's over here talking about the 49ers. That's how you get slapped.
How the Chiefs are going to Super Bowl.
No, the Chiefs are going to choke. Kansas City Chiefs. You know what? This is not a sports channel. You want to talk about sports? Make your own damn channel.
I will.
Yeah, do so.
How the Chiefs are going to Super Bowl.
Okay, let the cheating ass Chiefs go to the Super Bowl. That's when Mahomes is going to sprain his ankle. Then what are you guys going to do? Okay, so I'm just lightly patting and swiping. Sorry about that. Me and my boyfriend we get into it about sports like all the time. Because like I said, I'm from the Bay Area and he's from Kansas. And he loves the Kansas City Chiefs. And I don't. I mean, they're good right now until they choke. Let me stop talking crap before I get all this hate on my video from Chiefs fans. Okay, so that's what I have going on so far. Oh, can you turn that down just a smidge? I do not want the Colorado game in my video. I should have kept his ass asleep.
What'd you say?
Nothing. Can you just turn it down some?
Yeah.
Thank you. Maybe one day if these videos like kick off and I make a whole bunch of money, then I can buy a big old house and then I'll have my own little beauty room and then you can have your own little men's den and then my room will be soundproof so I can record and do what I want to do and then you could be in your loud old basement or theater room and watch all the games and crap you want to watch that I don't want to care to watch and we'll just live happily ever after. In my wildest dreams, oh. I wish I knew how to edit that part out, and that was not a real, like, singing voice. I'm just trying to Taylor Swift. Okay, so now that I have my eyeshadow done and blended, I'm going to add on a wing and lashes. So I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Mega Black Liner. And like I said, it's like $3 at Dollar General. It might be $4 somewhere else, but it really should be no more than $5. Like, thank God. Okay, and so, whew, this is like the scary part. Where's my little mirror? Okay. Actually, this is really not that little. Like, but I call it my little mirror because it's not like my big mirror sitting right in front of me. Like, I couldn't even imagine all the time that it takes to get ready for a show when you're a drag queen. Like, oh my God, all the tucking and the padding and the makeup and the contouring and the gluing down the eyebrows and you guys are true queens, like, for real. I know that takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work just for me to do some simple wrinkly little eye look like this. I couldn't imagine doing all the stuff you guys do. Like, man, that's dedication. I really want to try Naomi Smiles look, but I didn't want to go to the store and have to buy gems, and I have the glitters and all that stuff, but I felt like this was more my range and something I can kind of emulate, so just be a little copycat and do my own little version. But I'm so excited for this season. I'm curious to know what queens you guys are excited to see come back this season. And let me know in the comment section below. Oh my God. Me like internally screaming for like 5 minutes. Okay. So now that I've created my wing, I'm now going to pop on a lash. And I got these Glamour multi-pack from Arndale Lashes. I got them at TJ Maxx. They're Demi Black 101 style. I got them for like $7.99. Okay. Like, telling you, balling on a very small budget. I love these lashes. I didn't really start wearing Arndale lashes until this year. I used to get like the, what was it, like cherry black ones from like my local beauty supply store. And then I actually started, and they were like $1.99, if that. And don't get me wrong, those are like OG, like great lashes, like for sure. But I could never really find them in like a multi-pack like that. And then they were like super amped up on Amazon. So then once I started shopping at the local Ulta we have here, I just got into these because they were reasonable price and they were affordable. And then I went to TJ Maxx, and then I seen that TJ Maxx had a cosmetic aisle with really good brand makeup, and it was always on clearance. I guess like if stuff stays on the shelves like longer than 30 days, necessarily the makeup is not expired. It's just the shelf life is done for the store. They just throw it in this huge dingy bucket like it's trash. Brand new makeup. And I'm like, yeah, go ahead. And I just dig through that and just get all my stuff. And I've just been doing that recently because I just discovered that they do that, because I would always go to Ulta or Walmart or Sephora or, you know, wherever. But I'm going to start bargain shopping for this makeup because makeup is not cheap. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this on. Oh! Okay, that was a fail. Oh, man, I must have lash glue on my fingers. Okay, and I'm going to pop this on. That was a close one. If that would have got, like, all over my eyeshadow, that would have sucked. Okay, and then now that I have it on, I like to push my finger up to it a little bit, and I'm just going to let that dry. And while that's drying, I'm going to add some blush. But yeah, I'm so excited for this even. It comes on VH1. I wish I was back home with like my main friends though. And then I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me blush in the color Deep Wine. And we would go to the club and watch, or we would go to each other's houses and like order food and pizza and stuff like that. And we would watch, and I don't know, I just miss those times. I don't really have like anyone to really watch that stuff here. I mean, my man will watch with me, but he doesn't like really know what's going on or is like super interested like I am. So I miss you guys. Alright, now that that's dry, I'm going to go in with my IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara in black. And I'm just going to put that lightly under my eye, so it makes my natural lash under darker and it blends into my lash. And then just one more step, two more steps actually, and then I'm done. I'm going to go back into that shade, what was it called? The purple? Crush. And I'm going to put that, ooh, actually, I'm going to take a darker purple and I'm going to put that on my waterline. And I've just been like really obsessed with my Jaclyn Hill brushes, because like I literally feel like with this collection, she made a brush for like every step. Like before, I didn't have an angle brush like this that I can tuck shadow on my waterline. And now I do. And I haven't really seen a brush like this before either, and it's so stiff. I just heard my elbow and my... I thought I just read my elbow in my eyeshadow. That would have sucked. Okay, so now that I've added that color, I'm going to go in with Crush, and I'm going to smoke that out lightly under my waterline. So it looks something like this. And then I'm going to take, I don't know, where the hell, there we go. And I'm going to go back into the shade Knockout using my inner corner highlight brush. And I'm just going to put that there near the tear ducts of my eye. And blend that out. Just very lightly. These are very pigmented, so I don't want to go too hard so it goes like all over my face. I'm going to take my big old fluffy all powder Sephora brush in number 40. I'm just going to try to dust some of that bake that I had on my face. Now last but not least, I am going to set my face with my NYX Matte Finishing Spray. Well guys, that concludes today's look. I hope you enjoyed this video, and like I said, it was inspired by the drag queen Monique Hart. I'm looking very much forward to season 4 of Drag Race All Stars. Let me know if you guys enjoyed today's video in the comment section below. If you like this video, please give it a big old thumbs up. Subscribe while you're already here. Share this video if you don't mind. You can follow me on my other social media platforms, and that's Ebony Cherie 4, Instagram Ebony Cherie 4. For my YouTube channel for Instagram, Ebony Cherie Show 4, and then Twitter, you can just look me up under Ebony Cherie Griffin. Well, like always, thanks for watching.